Hello guys and welcome back to episode 2 of our Newcastle United career mode. Thank you ever so much for the support you showed on the first one. We've had a load of comments and what I've done is taken your suggestions as to who we're going to be signing. So I've made a shortlist and we're going to jump into that in just a second. So if you are enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like. We do have a pre-season game against Levante as well, which I'll be heading into. And just to make this clear, I won't be simming any games in this career mode. A few people are saying it ruins the series. So every single game is going to be played and I will be on legendary difficulty. Don't know how that's going to go down, but we're going to try. So here we are guys in the shortlist. Incredible amount of players that have been recommended and I honestly want to bring in every single one, but let's go through it. So the first position is a centre back, gWftrz, 17 years of age, incredible potential, and I'm thinking if we were to bring him into Newcastle a couple of seasons, grow him into a really good player, sell him on for profit, that's one of the board expectations, to be making money on young players. So gWftrz, I'm thinking about at least putting in a bid. Second one is for Mensah. Now I don't feel that Manchester United would be up for selling Mensah, but if we were to maybe inquire for a 2-year loan, that would see us getting promoted from the Championship to the Premier League and then have him for at least one season. And with his stats, I'd love to rotate him in the first team and also the Cup. And with the depth at Newcastle, I think a Cup run would be good. First of all, I was thinking maybe not so much, but we've got the depth, why not? Third player is Anthony Knockaert. We failed to sign him in real life and my only worry is Matt Ritchie right now. He doesn't look like he's going to be able to perform for us. He doesn't have that counter-attacking threat with him being very slow. So Anthony Knockaert, although he's not incredibly quick, he has a little bit more about his play. I think he's just slightly more technical and I think he'd be better to use down that right-hand side. However, we're moving over to an absolute pace freak. Bags and bags of pace, Narsing. I'm thinking with the Championship being very fast paced, Narsing will suit that for us, and him being Dutch, there are quite a few Dutch players at Newcastle, so he could settle in really well. Then we go over to gWftrz, and one of the reasons why I've actually brought him to your attention is we do have DeAndre Yedlin at Newcastle. Him being American, he could in fact get that link. He wouldn't really need too much persuading. MLS to England is a nice jump for his career. So gWftrz, good potential, and he has some nice stats. Then we're going to go over to Theo Bongonda. This guy I signed in my FM career mode. He grows so quickly, and he looks to be a wonder kid. His stats are terrible right now, but with a bit of training and a bit of maybe experience in the Cup, who knows where he could hit. And with Maxime Lestienne, that's a great recommendation. But unfortunately, he has recently transferred, so we won't be able to get him this season, but maybe next season will be a different story. And the last player that I've put on the shortlist is Keita. He's had a nationality change from Spanish to I think he's Senegalese now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that Fujafa link with Rafa Benitez being Spanish and Keita also, well, he was originally Spanish, then he could in fact join Newcastle. I'm just thinking realistic signings, and Keita looks incredible. So the first players I'm actually going to inquire for, well, I'm going to put in bids. We've got Keita. I'm definitely going to be trying to get Mensah on loan. gWftrz, I'll put in a bid. Anthony Knockaert or Narsing or, I don't know, man. This is pretty damn difficult. So I'm going to have a little think right now, and I'll go and put in some bids. So the first player I'm wishing to get over the line, which I think is going to be pretty damn difficult, but Keita, 21 years of age, he does have the pace, nice shooting, passing, and I think he's just going to be suited for our team. So I'm going to go in with a low ball figure of 5 mil. I'm just going to test the waters a little bit. I want to see, just gauge their response, see if they can play about with that figure, and maybe even use a player to add on. I'm wishing to sell Tiote, and in just a second, after I've gone through all of the transfers, I'm going to be showing you guys players that we've got out on loan, maybe recall some, or just leave it as it is. But I'm going to submit this offer and see what they reply with. So with Mensah, as we can see, his current contract at Manchester United is he's been signed up for 4 years, and his squad role is a future first team player. We are not going to be able to purchase him, so I think a loan move, 2-year deal. I won't be setting any transfer fee because we're not going to be interested in signing him. Bonus per goal, no, nothing. I think that's going to be good enough. Hopefully we can get him over the line. So once again, we have another player that their contract has offered them a future first team role at the club. It is gWftrz at West Ham. I'm going to be playing low ball all the time just because I don't want to make too many mistakes and they accept some ridiculous amounts. So I think 2 million is not a bad price. I don't think they're going to accept it, but let's sort of play about with that figure. And the last player I'm going to be putting in a bid for is Narsing at PSV. He hasn't been playing too well in real life. Some of the fans don't like him. Important first team player, so I think we're going to be having to spend a little bit on him, but I think 5 million again just to start off and see their response. So I just want to go through some of the players that we have loaned out, and if you guys want me to recall anybody, let me know in the comment section. But the first one is Tim Krul. He did come back from that injury and now has gone to Ajax for a year. We have Andre Save, De Jong, Revier, Tovan, Mbabu, Vukic, Amayobi, Tony. I like the look of this guy. I've been using him in my FM save as well, and he just looks awesome. But we do have Armstrong, Herdman, Gillespie, Smith, Sterry, Cameron, Atsu, Sales, and these are the players that we have at the club. So yeah, Atsu as well. We've got him for a loan deal. May as well use him for the year. He does play left wing, but also can play in that centre mid position. But I think it is time to jump into the team, make a few changes. I'll gauge from what you've been saying and correct it accordingly. Let's go and meet the team. So as we can see, there hasn't been any changes to the formation, but with the team, we've rotated a few players out. In goal, we have Sales. Going to be using him for the league, and Elliot is going to be that cut player. Right back position, we've in fact dropped Anita to the bench. I'm thinking about playing Anita as a CDM in replacement of Diami. So Yedlin, he's got the pace, and I think he's going to be able to grow quite well. We have Lascelles in the centre back position with Mbemba and Lazar in the left back spot. Shelby, no changes there. Diami, I'm actually going to drop Diami to the bench and replace him with Anita. I just think that's a little bit more balanced because we do have some really attacking players. Richie out on the wing. If he doesn't play well, we're going to have a replacement, maybe Narsing or Keita or any new signing that we do in fact make. Gale as a cam. I'm really wanting to try this out. I'm going to be growing him as a player and bring up his passing. We've got Aaron's out wide. Everyone was saying, bring in Aaron's. We want to see what he's like. And I'm a fan of Aaron's in real life. I think he will be able to hit his potential. And then we have Mitro on fire. Mitrovic up top. So what I'm going to be doing as well is actually sending out on loan Good, Balaza, Gibson. I will keep Woodman and actually train him up a little bit. We also have Tiote that I'm wishing to sell. So let me go and do that, and we'll see if we've had any responses from the transfers that we've requested for. So Gibson, I'm wanting to add him up for a 1-year loan. That would be fantastic. We also have Woodman that I'm going to keep at the club and train him up. Good, he can be loaned out as well. And also, no, Elliot I want to keep. Good, he's been listed. Anybody else that we may in fact want to send out on loan? Yeah, Balaza. That would be absolutely ideal. So that's perfect. Where is Tiote out? Tiote out. I don't personally like him, and he's out of favour at Newcastle. He used to be fantastic. Like, he had a season where Manchester United were interested in signing him, and then he just went downhill. A few injuries though has actually affected him, so let's add him to the transfer list. So I'm happy with that. Good news. We've had some emails come in. The first one is from West Ham. Transfer offer accepted. It's slightly worrying though. Maybe we've overpaid. 2 million for Reece Oxford. Maybe he's worth $1 million or so, but I think 2 million isn't too bad to bring him away from an actual Premier League club, and we can train him up into whatever player we wish to and then sell him on in the future. So right now I'm not going to accept that. I'll probably stall it and I'll have a think if we're going to go ahead with that. Let me know if you feel that that's a good price. But the next one is from Lazio. Our transfer offer has been rejected for Keita. We can't accept your terms because the sum is too low, and we believe he is more than that. So maybe 9 million we're going. I'll do that in just a second. But we've also had an email that PSV have received a 3.7 million offer for Narsing from Deportivo. Okay, well, 4 million. Like, Narsing for 4 million, that could be a really cool price. Anyone else? Market is open. Shirt sales. We need to meet the board, and they've set us a target of £12,750,000 of shirt sales. That is quite a lot, but if we bring in like a marquee signing, that could in fact help us go over the line with that. So I'm going to go and actually offer Keita another deal of, what was our first offer? 5 million. Let's bring this up for 6.5 and see if we can sign Keita. That's a nice little offer there, 6.5. So we do have the first game in pre-season to play against Levante in the actual tournament. So let's go and have a look how we're going to set out the squad. We are at home, which is fantastic. No traveling right there. Let's take a look. So are we happy with the lineup? We've got Mitrovic starting with Gale in behind, Aaron's on the left, Richie on the right. Who do we have in the subs? Atsu. Should we give Atsu a little go for... We've got 2 CDMs here. Let's drop Cole back. We might want to, in fact, bring on Atsu. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very, very nice lineup. It's solid, really. We've got 2 very good CDMs. Shelby, I'm going to look to pick out Mitrovic and then head it down to Aaron's. We'll see how we play anyway. But I'm going to be changing the difficulty to legendary just to make it that little bit harder. I'm happy with the overall settings there. Hopefully that saves for the next game. We're ready against Levante for the first game of the season. Let's give it a go. It didn't even show us the lineup, but we have Anita to start things off. The game is a little bit slow. Gale. I wonder how Gale is going to play in that cam position for us. We have Richie. Oh, Richie does actually feel quite nice. That's promising. Maybe we won't have to make the signing of Narsing overall. Good stuff from Shelby. We've got Aaron's here. Oh, I tried to play it through to Shelby. I was in there. I just couldn't get my footing right. It's Jansen. Lazar. Good challenge from Lazar. That's promising. Give it back to him. Gale. I think Gale's passing is going to affect us. But it's all about learning in this preseason tournament. Like, the actual reward would be nice. But... it's about getting used to the players. Oh, Lazar, great little step. Can we get that ball whipped in? Good service. Richie. Oh, here he comes again. He's pressing me. He wants to win a penalty. I can see that. Aaron's with the track in. We're doing all right. We're holding on our own against Levante. Down the line. Aaron's again. Good play. Go on, Aaron's. Look how much pace and space he has to run into. Anybody in the box? Whip it in. Go on, Mitrovic on fire. What is he doing? What has he actually done? Now they're starting to build it up. Oh, it's Roger. Where is he going? Oh, that's a good ball back post. Yedlin is there. He scuffed the shot, but that was dangerous because it was falling to the striker in a good position. He just didn't have the reactions to lock onto that, but it is Richie. Oh, Richie took too long. Good, Yedlin. And again. Yedlin hasn't been doing too bad, actually. The only... oh, that's a foul, surely. Christ, the referee isn't giving much in this game. Right. No holds bar. Let's take that ball through to Mitrovic. We're looking for an overlapping run. Terrible play from Mitro. He needs to be doing a lot better than that. His dribbling is awful. But it was probably down to me. Oh, no. Get him. Mbemba. I did say that Mbemba's going to have a good season. And nearly a triple tackle right there. So we do have the outlet of Mitrovic like that. Now, that's perfect. That is what we're wanting Mitrovic to do. Good link-up play. And he's lost it again. His touches are terrible. Come on. In the middle. Mitrovic again. Come on. Start running. Good hold-up play. Find him. Find him. Oh, yes, Gale. Gale's got around him. Can Gale finish it off? Across goal. Oh, my God. Where's that gone? Half-time is, and no real side has had that clear-cut opportunity, but very late on in the first half, Gale, he did some great work winning back the ball, and he had that opportunity right there to shoot it across goal. I should have honestly squared it to Mitrovic. That was my fault. But I am going to be making some changes at half-time. Gale, I'm going to be replacing Mitrovic with. So Gale's going to be moving to the striker position. Mitrovic is coming off. I am going to be bringing on Diame in the cam position. I was thinking about Perez, but Diame, I think he's going to offer a bit more physicality to his play. And then I'll be trying to find Gale on the overlapping run. So let's have a look. Let's see if this works. And let's move into the second half. There he is, Mohamed Diame. Come on. Step it up. Good, Shelby. Really, really good from Shelby. Can we pick a pass? Gale is making a run. Through ball to Gale. Go on, why have you slowed down? What are you doing? Why has he slowed down like that? Literally used the acceleration. He just couldn't get it under control properly. Gale, he had a great opportunity to get in behind there. Shelby's making some good space, but Aaron's with a misplaced pass. Where are they going? We've forced them back here. Oh my God, lovely interception. Diame from range. Oh, terrible. They made a mistake and I couldn't capitalize on it. Awful, awful stuff from Diame. He had the time, he had the space. He's laid that off to Anita though. Anita finds himself very, very high up the pitch. I'm going to pass it over to Richie. They've got some very, very nice organisation at the back here. But it is Gale. Oh, I've just lost it out. I've lost it out again. I'm just finding that I haven't really got the quality just to skip past them right now. So I am going to be making a substitution. I think Atsu is going to be coming on just to see how he plays, have a feel for him. But Richie, he's out of stamina and he's just not playing well. I'm a little bit worried now. They've got a lot of people running up and it's... oh, where has Cells gone? Where has Cells gone? Do not make the challenge. I did well to stay on my feet there. I was a little worried because Shelvey, you know what he's like. He'd bring a man down and give away a penalty. But we've got a corner to deal with. Where are they going to place this one? It's a low-driven corner. Oh, we've cleared it to Gale. Has Gale got the pace to get past them? Gale has got the pace to get past them. He is gone. He is gone. Have we got anybody in support? We've got Diami making a run. I don't know where he wants the ball. He's pointing. I'm not going to be able to play in there. Gale's going to go all the way. Gale near post. Gale, what a goal. All the way from a corner. Lovely counter-attack. And that is what he's able to provide. Lovely pace. Great stuff. Like Diami, I was a little bit confused. He was asking for me to play the ball there, front post. Not going to happen. Cuts inside. Near post OP. Gale with the goal. That's it. Look at that. Shelvey with a ping. Oh my God. What am I doing? What? No, Yedlin. What have you done? What's he done? What the hell has he nearly just done there? And Sells rushed the goal kick. What is Yedlin doing? He took an awful touch going back towards his goal. Nearly gave an all-important goal back to Levante there. But Anita's finding himself in a lot of space down this right-hand side. Can we cut it back for someone making a run? Yedlin. Oh, he's going to redeem himself. He's going to play over to Gale. Rush the shot. Rush the shot. Oh, dear. No, do not concede now. Shelvey, clear it. What is Shelvey doing, man? He made a few errors in that game. I'm loving his passing ability, but honestly, his judgment and what he was doing nearly cost us a goal, and also Yedlin as well. But there we go. We do win our first game of the series, and in the pre-season tournament against a good side like Levante. They were playing well. They kept some decent possession against us, but we got that all-important goal with Gale, like catching them on the counter-attack, loving his speed and his dribbling. A very, very nice player. But there you go. Full-time whistle has gone. We win the game. So just out of that game, and we have been presented with some fantastic news. Loan offer accepted for Fosu Mensah. What a signing. So that will be our first signing of the season. It's not someone that we've purchased, but I think he's going to be a fantastic player for us. I would in fact play him, start, see what he's like, if he's better than Anita. But what a player. Really good stuff there. So there has been two offers for Narsing, one for 3.7 and this one for 3.4. We put in a bid for 5 million, but PSV haven't got back to us. So maybe they're looking for some improved offers elsewhere before they have a discussion with us. But with the way Matt Ritchie was playing, I think we are desperately in need for a winger, especially in that right wing position. So going through more emails, and we've had a bid for Chancel Mbemba, and in the last game he was incredible. But let's have a look. So this one's coming from Torino. They have offered 9 million. Ooh, and he's valued at 7. That's not bad, but I'm not looking to sell Mbemba at all. I think he's an absolute rock at the back, and we're going to be rejecting that. No problem. Easy for me to do that. Next one is from PSV. There you go. They have accepted our offer for Narsing, 5 million. So we paid a little bit too much for him, as everyone else was offering like 3.7, 3.4, but with them understanding that we've got a little bit of money to play with, I think they wouldn't have accepted anything below 5 million. So with Narsing, I'm probably going to stall that for now. Let me know your feelings towards the actual players that have been recommended. Should I go in for somebody else? But we do have Narsing to fall back on if all else fails. But we have Hull City that are wanting Narsing as well for 3.8. So there are a few clubs that are after him. So yeah, we've spent a little bit too much on him, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. So who knows what we're going to be doing. Let me know in the comment section if we should go ahead with it. Some more and more emails are still coming through. We've had a transfer offer for gWftrz. I'm looking to get rid of him anyway. It's coming from Southampton, so that's not a bad move for gWftrz. 4.3 million, and he's valued at 5 million. So I'm gonna counter offer this and see if they're gonna be able to push for. I'd say if he's worth 5 million, we can offload him for 4.7. I think 4.7 wouldn't be a bad sale. We don't really want him at the club. There is no room. We brought in Fosu Mensah, as you saw. We've got Anita to play in that CDM position. We have Hayden, John Joe Shelby. So check gWftrz. I think he's on his way out. So Lazio are still unhappy about the bids that we're putting in for Keita. What was the last one? Was it 6.5 million? 6.5 million. They don't want to talk to us. Right, let's go and put in another offer. I'm gonna up it a little bit more, 7.5 million. I don't want to make the same mistake like I've done with Narsing and also Reece Oxford at just putting in a little bit too much. I'm gonna start low and work my way up. So Keita, 7.5 million. I really do want to bring him in. He is sort of my main target, but I mean, Narsing wouldn't be a bad option. So we have another pre-season fixture that has come around, and we're against Stuttgart. They've got off to a good start with 3 points already on the table, but I'm thinking about playing Ritchie as the cam. Honestly, I don't know how it's going to work. I think he's quite technical on the ball, so we're going to give it a go. I will in fact drop Gale for this game just to replenish his fitness. So I will in fact bring on. Should we use Atsu? I'll put Gale on the bench. No, I won't put Gale on the bench. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put Richie as the cam, Atsu as the right wing, Mitrovic starting. Anita CDM played really well last game. Do we have anyone else that we are wishing to try? gWftrz is in the reserves. We have Murphy. We've got Gamez that we could even in fact play for a bit. Let's have a look what the bench is looking like. Colback, I'm going to wanting to drop. I'll probably put Gamez in replacement of him. So yeah, that is the team that I'm going to be using. Hopefully it all goes well. Let's move into the second game of the season against Stuttgart. Here we go. They are controlling the game right now. This is very, very difficult. I got Richie just trying to mark the passing lane. And as they are, like I said, they're literally hugging the touchline. We've got Atsu here though. Atsu with the breakaway pace. Can we find Mitrovic? Look at that strength for Mitrovic to power through. Anybody in support? No, I shouldn't have been turning back like that. Oh, good stuff from Lazar. He has been probably the star man. That's a bit of a dangerous pass though. Cells, can we switch that? Let's try and alleviate some of the pressure here. They've literally camped up in my area, but we're going to find a nice play to Atsu. Good dribbling from Atsu. Mitrovic just going to hold it up for Anita. To Mitrovic again. Oh, nice little play from Mitrovic. Atsu. Oh, Mane, we've got to be careful of that guy. That was a terrible cross though. That was awful. Oh my god, what are you doing, Yedlin? I'm actually worried, man. Yedlin has been making so many mistakes in the first game and the second. His passing is awful. Oh no, he's turning me. He's wriggling. He's turning me. Good. Oh no, you don't want to be giving the ball the way there. They're going to punish us in a minute. Look at them, how they're keeping possession on the edge of my box. Look at that. Whew, we got away with it. So it is half time against Stuttgart, 0-0, and honestly, we've been missing Gale. He is a threat for us. Mitrovic just isn't cutting it. His hold-up play isn't the best, and also his dribbling, he just keeps losing possession, and it's really difficult to build up the play with that. So I'm going to have to change it up just slightly. I'm thinking about bringing on Jose Perez. We haven't really seen too much of Jose Perez. I would in fact actually put him as a striker. He can naturally play there, but he is sort of that Tranquista style player in the cam position. But Diame, maybe bring on Diame for Shelby. Get a little bit more threat going forward. I think so. Let's see if that works. Let's bring on Diame. Now we're down the line. We haven't got Mitrovic on the pitch, but I am going to cross that in there nonetheless. Oh, that was a... Oh, let's go down for a corner. Yeah, we've got the threat to head this in. Go on, big head. Can someone pop that in? That's too close to the keeper. He spilled it. He's actually spilled it. Play it back to Jose Perez. Oh, terrible shot. He had a lot of time there. I was thinking maybe a finesse top corner. Richie, good turn from Richie. Oh, what is that again? Richie, what are you doing? He did really well there, and then he just plays it out to somebody that is just... Oh, go on. Get it. Find him. Play it. Why are you taking so long? And now Atsu is down injured. Are you kidding me? It just keeps going from bad to worse. Atsu, he didn't play the ball. Now he's picked up an injury. This is absolutely terrible. And we don't even have a winger to be bringing on. That is honestly awful. So I'm going to have to bring on Hayden, move Diame up to an attacking position, and have Richie go into his natural position on the right. This is terrible. They're keeping possession. It's him again. He's going to pop a long shot. I can feel it. No, he's played it out wide. This is dangerous. Get that ball out. Good interception. It's like we win the tackle, but then we can't counter-attack quick enough. We're just not getting the ball out of our feet. Go, 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 go. You've got options. Water ball over to Richie. Now this is looking good. This is what we're after. Play it in the middle. You've got no one overlapping. Like, what is Anita doing? He didn't even make that attacking intelligent run to give me support. Terrible stuff. Oh, he showed too much to Jose Perez. Find him. Good ball, finish it. Oh, he just got that last ditch tackle in. No way. So there we go, guys. Full-time whistle has blown, and I'm really disappointed with the actual build-up play in that game. Just the passes, we're not able to get the ball out quick enough. It's slowing down our counter-attacks. It just wasn't a very good game for us. Defensively, we're sound, but in the attack, we are definitely needing to be bringing in some players for sure. So this is what I was worried about in pre-season. An injury to Atsu. He will be out for 4 weeks, which isn't too bad, but it is still worrying. So we definitely are needing needing to be bringing in a winger, especially now. There's also been another bid for Narsing, so we really need to make a decision. Are we going to be going for Narsing? Should we go and put in another offer for Keita? Let me know in the comment section, but they've received a 4 million bid for him. And the last one is that we've had an offer received for Curtis Good. I don't think that I'm going to receive because, oh no, this is for a 2-year loan. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I thought they were asking to actually purchase him. Now, Curtis Good, we will send him out on loan. That is no problem. But guys, let me know in the comment section what we should do with Reece Oxford, Narsing, and also Keita as well. And if there are anyone else that you want me to sign, let me know in the comments. But I think we're off to a good start. We won one, we drew one. I'm still sort of learning the team and getting to know the players because some of them are honestly terrible. Richie, I'm not too impressed with at all. I will try and play him in that cam position, but if it doesn't work, we will just drop him to the bench. But thanks ever so much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, drop a like. Sorry if you've been hearing some sanding noises. The neighbor next door, he just keeps sanding his door down, so hopefully he'll stop that for the next episode. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Team out. Peace.